Hey everyone. It's been a minute and I am so sorry for that. The main reason for that is because I haven't had a chance to film because all my roommates have been home. Anytime that I've been home and had free time. So apologies that it's taken me this long to have time. But hopefully that won't keep happening. It's never my intention to stop posting for little periods of time. And I will do my best to keep a consistent upload schedule. I usually do Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. But I'm open to changing that around if anyone has any kind of preferences. I don't really know what I want this video to be. Yes, the top reason that I haven't posted is because I haven't had time. But I also haven't been doing the best lately. So I think that's also played a part in me not trying to make as much of an effort to, have that time to film. This is so weird for me to say, but I'm actually, I reached out to people and I'm gonna start getting help for the first time in my life, which is really good. It's a very good thing. I'm proud of myself. It's scary. But I know that it's worth it and it's necessary. And it is a good thing. And I've wanted to for so long, and it's just like one of those things that I kept putting off, But, yeah. Starting in January, I'll be getting some help. That I need. And there are a couple other things going on too that I don't really want to get into too much detail. This was more of just like a general update. I never thought I would be even this open. But I know that oftentimes what I look to for comfort whenever I'm going through something is ASMR videos. And I have always wanted to make some type of videos that were specifically for comfort, kind of regardless of what you were going through. And that's kind of what I want this one to be. I don't have anything kind of planned out. This was kind of just going to be more of a ramble, telling you where I'm at, and just more of a conversation type video, just to be I get it, I understand, and you don't have to be going through anything alone. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's crazy to me that it's easier to open up to strangers. Not that I'm using strangers as a general term. I've never felt comfortable opening up about anything to family, friends, loved ones, in any way, shape, or form. It's literally only people that don't know me that I would ever feel comfortable to say anything to. And I think maybe part of the reason for that is, I can kind of say it and then I don't have to think about it again because I don't know. I don't have to deal with the fact that someone that I'm gonna have to keep seeing repeatedly knows very personal things about me. that whole concept has been something that's always freaked me out. Because a lot of my friends and family members are like really open with me. And I love that and I appreciate that. And I would never discourage that. Like, I want them to be open. But for some reason, with like whenever it comes to me opening up, I can't kind of get past the fact that like they will forever know these things that I'm telling them. And I'm like, you know, is it gonna like change? Are they gonna think of me differently? Will they behave differently around me? And it's like, I never do that with anyone that's open with me. So I don't know why it's such a deep like fear of mine. But we'll see. Maybe once I start therapy, I'll be able to unpack that and like be more open with the people around me, because it's really not good to keep everything bottled up all the time. As someone who has done that literally her whole life, it is really, sorry, it's really hard to deal with things on your own. And it may seem like the best route at first, but then I feel like everything just keeps piling up and building up, and it never gets easier. It only gets harder if you don't like open up, and like whatever form that is for you, like whether that's, you know, going to therapy, which is what I will be doing in January, which we can get into that, but that's gonna be crazy in a good way. But whether it's that, whether it's like just opening up to people around you, whether it's some kind of creative form. I know I think one way I've been able to like, you know, keep it to myself for so long is that I write a lot about it, anything that I'm going through. That's like journaling, that's poems, that's, you know, stories, whatever. And that has like always been this big form of like release and like kind of miniature therapy for me. And I always feel better after it, but then of course like the feelings keep coming back. So it's always been like a temporary thing, and it is very beneficial. I just know that me personally, I need more help than just that. Like, it has served me very well, and I'm gonna continue to keep writing about it, I think. But it's, you know, it's not enough for me, and that's okay. It's okay to need more help. It's okay to need professional help. I think it can only benefit you. I'm kind of torn about this video because I want this to still be like, you know, relaxing and comforting, because that's like the whole purpose of ASMR. And I feel like, you know, people talking about, you know, how much they're struggling is inherently not relaxing, but I know that I have found a lot of comfort in, you know, the moments where I'm struggling a lot by, you know, searching out ASMR videos, kind of for like the specific thing I'm dealing with, or just like more general like comforting videos. And I would like to make probably more focused ones with more like concrete ways of comforting than just me kind of like word vomiting right now. But this is where I'm at the moment, and I didn't want to come back on without being kind of a little bit open and honest about where I'm at, because I'm going to continue to keep posting, and I'm going to continue making like fun videos and all the things I've been doing, but I just felt like it's important for me, as someone who's searched out videos in their times of need, to like be honest about what I'm feeling, and to have a video that can maybe provide that to somebody else. I just want you to know that it's okay to be struggling. Everything you're feeling is valid. You're not alone. Whatever it is you may be going through, I guarantee you other people are as well. And I know it can feel really isolating. But I promise that you are not the only one to be going through what you're going through. I think part of when you're struggling is your brain like convincing you that you are the only one who feels this way. Maybe depending on what you're struggling with, but you can always reach out for help. You can always talk to someone, whatever form you are capable of opening up at. I think it's a good thing to be open and to just kind of tell people where you are so that they can meet you where you are. Because I have a habit of not telling anyone how I'm feeling. And then, when they say or do something that upsets me, it's kind of my own fault in a way, because I didn't communicate. I didn't give them the chance to not do the thing. So then, I'm just kind of, feeling, maybe upset over something that could have been prevented if I had been a little bit more open. So I think it's important to give people a chance to meet you where you are. And I say this as someone who is literally the worst communicator in the world. I simply don't. I don't like to communicate. I don't like to talk about myself. I don't like, even if someone has done something that's objectively wrong, I still don't want to talk to them about it, because I just hate confrontation in any form. And that's something that I need to work on, I know. Because, I have great examples of communicators around me. And I wish that I was on their level. So that is something that I aspire to be better at. But I know it's one thing at a time, and there are other things that I need to work on more first. And I'm really excited to start therapy. I don't know what's TMI, I don't know what's weird to share, but I've never been. I've always wanted to go for various reasons throughout the years. So I think it'll be really nice to kind of put everything out there. I think it'll be weird. I think it'll be scary. I think I'll cry a lot. I don't know. I feel like saying things for the first time, when you've made such a point of keeping it all to yourself for years, so many years, it's a lot to think about, but I know that it's the best thing for me and it's what I need. So if you've been thinking about going to therapy, I would urge you to do it. It's been something on my mind for so long, and I've kept putting it off, and I wish that I had done it sooner. And for so many reasons I didn't. I'm a procrastinator. I felt invalid. I felt like an imposter. I felt like I didn't deserve to get better. But you do. You deserve to feel good. You don't deserve to be, struggling every day. It's, no matter what your brain is telling you, you deserve to get anything right now, I'm there with you. I feel you. And I hope that we can go on this journey together, kind of go at whatever pace we need to go to stop feeling so bad all the time. I did not start this video with the intent of crying on a public channel, but sometimes I'm trying to be more open, I'm trying to be more vulnerable, and I don't know if this is the place to do it, but I know that it's really comforting when you find someone who can relate to you in some form, who can maybe understand what you're going through. As someone who isn't, out of it yet, who's still in the throes of everything, I know that it can get better. I'm not there yet, and that's okay. And if you're not there yet, that's okay too. But, getting better is a real possibility. And it's not something that's like too far away for anyone to achieve. It may be scary and it may be hard and it may be a lot of effort, but I think it's important to put that work in to try to get better. I want to live a life where I'm not hurting all the time, and I want you to live a life like that too. I want you to be happy. I don't want every day to feel hard. Every day shouldn't feel hard. And no matter how long you've been struggling or what you're struggling with, what you feel is valid, and you are worthy of help. You deserve help. I know that it can feel like you don't. I still feel like I don't, but you just kind of gotta push through it, I think. That's what I'm trying to do. And, hopefully I'll look back on this video a year from now, maybe even a few months from now, and I'll be in a different place, and everything will feel a little bit lighter. I'm making this video on a day where I'm particularly emotional. The past few days in particular have been hard. So I apologize for just I apologize for where I'm at, but also this is where I'm at, so maybe I shouldn't apologize for that. That's okay. It's okay to be feeling it a little bit more some days. Anyway, this has been a mess. I don't know if any of it has made sense. I don't know if any of it has related to anyone in any way, but I really, really hope that this can, if anything, just serve as a way of you knowing that you're not alone. If you're struggling, I'm here and I see you. I'm struggling too, and it doesn't have to be this way. I had a book right next to me that I meant to tap on to have some kind of trigger throughout this video, but I fully forgot. I was just rambling. So I'm sorry for the lack of triggers. I don't know. I want this to feel real. I'm trying to be real. Anyway, I just hope you know that we're in this together, okay? I'm meeting you wherever you are. So I hope you can meet me where I'm at. And, let's hope that this next year is one of a lot of growth and some good changes. I think I'm starting to really look forward to this next year, which is nice to think about. So, if you made it to the end of this, I'm really grateful and I'm thankful. I want you to know how much I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching this video, being a part of this channel. I hope to make more like targeted comfort videos throughout the next year. And hopefully as I'm starting to figure things out, I'll have a more concrete idea of how to do that. But for today, it's just been a little